need to stop popping up. Like,
do you know me?
No, I don't know you, and I don't want to know you. I don't
Get
know
my
you.
face,
I don't know you.
She doing too much, dude.
I don't want to know you.
You don't care, bitch.
So everybody, this is Jasmine.
That's Rashida's Jasmine?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hi, Job.
Hey, Jasmine, how you doing?
Me and Tara cool, I ain't gonna lie. I invited her, but I ain't know.
This just got real messy. Jasmine has finally broken her silence after Spice's shocking attack on live TV and the tea she's spilling. It's got everyone shook. Was this a setup? Did Spice just snap, or was there something brewing behind? The scenes that finally exploded, and the biggest question, where do they go from here? Fans are divided, the internet is on fire, and we've got all the inside details on what really went down, how it started, and what could happen next. Buckle up, because we're breaking down every detail of this wild situation. Let's get into it. So if you missed it, here's exactly what happened. Spice and Jasmine were both on set, sitting just a few feet apart. Things seemed normal, they were talking, engaging with the host, and then, out of nowhere, Spice got up and straight up lunged at Jasmine. The moment was pure chaos. You could hear the audience gasp, the cameras started shaking, and security had to rush in to pull them apart. This wasn't just a little argument. Spice was ready to throw down. Multiple angles of the fight have surfaced, and from what we can see, Jasmine was completely caught off guard. She didn't even have time to react before security jumped in. But here's the thing. This was live TV. There were no edits, no chance for producers to clean this up. Millions of people watched this unfold in real time, and you already know, social media wasted no time breaking it down. Now the big question, why did this happen? Because this wasn't just some random outburst. There's a lot of history between these two. For months, there have been rumors that Spice and Jasmine have had serious tension behind the scenes. While they were never besties, they kept it professional. Until recently, when things started getting messy. Jasmine had been throwing some not-so-subtle shade at Spice in interviews, making comments that fans believe were direct shots at her. Some people say it was about career competition, others think it was personal. Either way, the energy was already off. And let's talk about the industry drama. Sources say that Spice had been feeling like Jasmine was trying to take her spot. Could this be a case of professional jealousy turned explosive? Whatever it was clear that Spice had enough. This attack wasn't just about what happened that day. It was the result of built-up tension that finally boiled over. In the worst way possible. After the incident, the first thing everyone wanted to know was, how do their families and close friends feel about this? Because you already know they had something to say. Sources close to Jasmine say she is livid about what happened and is considering taking legal action. And honestly, with the way things went down on live TV, she might actually have a case. Meanwhile, Spice's team has stayed pretty quiet. No official statements yet, but an inside source claims that Spice doesn't regret what she did. Now that is a bold stance. Some industry insiders are also speaking out, saying this kind of drama could seriously affect their careers. One insider even said, "Producers don't want this kind of energy. It's bad for business." So could this fight actually get them both blacklisted? Other celebrities are reacting too, with some taking sides and others staying far away from this mess. But let's be real. This story is too big to ignore. Now you already know the internet had a lot to say about this. Fight! The second it happened, Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok were flooded with reactions, memes, and opinions. Some fans are completely backing Spice, saying that Jasmine had this coming and should have watched her mouth. One viral tweet even said, "Spice just did what we all wanted to do." Whew, the drag. On the other hand, there is a huge group of fans who believe that Spice completely crossed the line with her actions. Many are calling her behavior unprofessional and immature, while others have taken it even further, arguing that she should face severe consequences for this. Some are even advocating for her to be canceled altogether, stating that her actions were unacceptable and went beyond the realm of entertainment or social media drama. The backlash has been intense, with social media flooded with reactions from both supporters and critics. Those against Spice argue that her actions set a bad example, especially for younger audiences who may look up to her. They believe that public figures have a responsibility to conduct themselves with a level of decorum, and what she did was completely inappropriate. Others claim that this was a blatant attempt to humiliate Jasmine in front of millions, and that no matter what the context, such behavior should not be excused. On the flip side, some fans are defending Spice, saying that Jasmine had it coming. They argue that whatever happened behind the scenes must have been serious enough to push Spice to react this way, and that people shouldn't be so quick to judge without knowing the full story. According to them, it is easy for outsiders to comment when they weren't directly involved. Some supporters even believe that Jasmine was playing the victim and that she intentionally provoked the situation, knowing that Spice would react in an explosive way. Of course, as with any major controversy, there are also the conspiracy theorists. Many people are speculating that this entire incident was staged for attention. Let's be real. Nothing skyrockets a public figure into the spotlight quite like a scandal, and some believe this was a calculated move. Could it be that this entire feud was orchestrated to generate buzz? After all, controversial moments in pop culture history have often led to increased publicity, and ultimately, more opportunities. Some think this was just another instance of celebrities capitalizing on drama to stay relevant. Regardless of whether the altercation was genuine or a publicity stunt, one thing is for certain: the fan base is completely divided, and this drama is not fading anytime soon. The debate rages on, and the discussion shows no signs of slowing down. People are glued to their screens, eager for any new developments. Every social media platform is buzzing with opinions, memes, and heated debates over who was in the wrong and what should happen next. Now comes the big question: what happens next? Because this situation is far from being over. There are several possible directions this controversy could take, and each of them could have significant consequences. First and foremost, there's the legal aspect to consider. If Jasmine decides to take legal action against Spice, this could turn into a full-blown court case. Depending on the severity of the situation and the evidence available, Spice might face actual legal consequences. Some legal experts weighing in on social media have mentioned that if the incident involved physical altercations, defamation, or any form of harassment, there could be grounds for a lawsuit. In that case, Spice may need to prepare for a lengthy and costly legal battle. Another major factor to consider is the impact this could have on both their careers. Reports suggest that producers and industry insiders are already debating whether they should distance themselves from both Spice and Jasmine. If this leads to them being blacklisted from certain projects, it could mean major lost opportunities in the future. In an industry where reputation is everything, being at the center of such a public scandal might make brands, sponsors, and producers think twice before associating with them. On the other hand, controversy often fuels fame in today's world of social media. There's always the possibility that this incident could actually boost their careers instead of damaging them. We've seen this pattern time and time again. Public figures get caught up in controversy, and instead of fading into obscurity, they become even more popular. There are already rumors circulating that networks and streaming platforms might be interested in turning this drama into content. Some fans believe that Spice and Jasmine might eventually capitalize on this situation by turning it into a business opportunity. Could we see a joint interview where they sit down and hash things out? Maybe even a reality show covering their feud and possible reconciliation? In an age where people crave behind-the-scenes drama, it wouldn't be surprising if someone pitched the idea of a docuseries covering the entire situation. Whether or not that happens, one thing is certain: the next few weeks are going to be intense. The public is eagerly watching every move, waiting to see how both Spice and Jasmine respond. Will one of them issue a public apology? Will they double down on their stance and continue to feud? Or will this entire situation take an unexpected turn? And of course, the internet has its own take on the matter. Social media is full of wild theories, jokes, and passionate debates. Some users are comparing this to past celebrity feuds, analyzing every detail to figure out who was really in the wrong. Others are making light of the situation with memes and humorous takes. One thing is clear: this isn't just another minor social media dispute. It has captured the attention of a massive audience, and everyone wants to weigh in. Fans, critics, industry professionals, and even other celebrities have started sharing their thoughts. Some are calling for accountability, while others are treating this like pure entertainment. What's interesting is that even those who initially had no interest in Spice or Jasmine are now invested in this drama. That's the power of social media scandals. They have a way of pulling people in, even if they weren't originally part of the fan base. And for better or worse, that means both Spice and Jasmine are getting more attention than ever. Now the real question remains, how will they navigate this situation moving forward? Will Spice address the backlash directly, or will she remain silent and let the controversy die down on its own? Will Jasmine push forward with legal action, or will she let it go and focus on moving forward? Will this entire incident become a cautionary tale about the dangers of public feuds, or will it become yet another example of how controversy fuels fame? At the end of the day, the public loves drama. People will continue talking, speculating, and waiting for the next twist in the story. Whether this moment will have lasting consequences or just be another temporary storm in the entertainment world remains to be seen. So now I want to hear from you. What do you think about this whole situation? Did Spice go too far, or was Jasmine the one who provoked the altercation? Do you think this entire incident was real, or could it have been planned all along? Drop your thoughts in the comments because trust me, we need to talk about this. And don't forget to subscribe because you know I'll be keeping y'all updated on every new twist in this crazy story. This drama is far from over, and you do not want to miss what happens next.